Hi, it's Matt Belcher here from Life Turnaround Now. I'm going to do a very quick book review today, and this is Deepak Chopra, Life After Death. Now, there's the book right there, if you can see that. I want to say a couple of things about this book. Firstly, if you're thinking about death or what happens after death and what happens to people once they die, then this is definitely a book that you should read. I'm a fan of Deepak Chopra's, so I have to kind of balance how I review these books. But essentially, I would say what Deepak Chopra often does is he gives sort of a very balanced view from different perspectives. I think in this book, I don't think he does that. He really just talks about what he believes in, and he's really just telling you really his perception on what life after death is, and he draws on lots of different sources of information. So it's an incredibly well researched book, but it's also based on his beliefs as well. I think that comes through very strongly. And what he's talking about is really the levels of things that can happen after you die and how the consciousness plays into that. And it's really well written, it's very easy to read, but the thing that I think comes through for me is, although it's about life after death, it actually helps you in your life today. It helps you, I don't know whether the word is relax or just be more happy about life. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but it's kind of a knowing and it's a confidence about what happens after death, because we, especially in the Western world, make death such a huge thing. And it is, of course it is, and it is, especially if it's someone close to you or someone you know very well. And when that person close to you goes, then I mean, when someone close to you goes, it's a very, it's a very, very sad thing. But I think this book helps you go a long way to understand. Actually, it doesn't. Yes, you'll feel grief and loss, but actually, they may have moved on to another place if you believe what's in the book. One thing I will say, and I think Deepak does do this in most of his books, he touches on. So he explains a lot about life after death, and then in the second half of the book, he goes into kind of more generalised things, I think, about what he feels about consciousness generally, using that to explain life after death. So I don't think that's a bad thing. I just think that's something that I noticed as I was reading the book. So all in all, I mean, as I say, I'm a big fan of Deepak Chopra's, but I try and give this a balanced view. I think it's a great book. It isn't just the same old stuff regurgitated. It's very, very well researched, and that's proven in the end of the book. He shows all the sources that he's researched from. But as I said, if you're thinking about death, or you're wondering what happens after we move away or we depart this earth, then I'd highly recommend getting this book. Really good book, well written, and actually changed the way I thought about a lot of things. Reincarnation is the other big thing that he talks about in here, and really what that means. So, good book. I'd recommend getting it. If you want to get my goals and success guide, you can go to lifeturnaroundnow.com/success, and you can get my free success PDF. So I wish you every success, and I'll see you soon.